Welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Jamal Kyle. This is Bare Season, episode 3, and I'm always here with my boy.
Today I am Rob, aka RobnWings.
Oh, we're doing wings today.
Today I am Mr. RobnWings.
We're doing wings today.
So today, on today's episode, we got for y'all, we're gonna make for y'all a classic poutine with a little bit of a RobnWings twist. We're gonna add some little bits, which is aka popcorn chicken. And we're also gonna add some bacon to that. And we're gonna also have some wings on the side. So we got the whole 9 for y'all. This is a real,
I'm hyped.
special one.
Got some bacon already cooking in the back. So
you hear it sizzling, we're ready.
For our gravy, we're gonna go with flour, butter, beef broth, W sauce. That's the Worcester.
Worcestershire
sauce. Get the Worcestershire sauce. And that's it. And some cornstarch. I'm off today. Cornstarch.
Somebody come get their man.
Alright, so I'm going to start off with some butter. Once my butter has melted, I'm going to add some flour to it. And we're going to go from there. An Apple Watch. You guys are mad. What's the difference?
Damn, what do you have to watch for?
What are you going to watch for? Get all the time.
Exactly. And this tells me the time. And it gives me messages.
I don't need that.
I read my message.
You're chilling with your shorty and your text message got up.
That's fine.
I can turn it on theater mode. I got modes. There's theater mode. No messages.
And it's your side too.
Look at this guy incriminating himself on national television. Right?
I wouldn't get any type of watch. Just a regular watch.
You wouldn't get
just a watch that tells the time. See a watch that tells the time? Nothing. Nothing digitized. No texts. No alarms. No calls.
Sounds like you're
nothing. Just a time.
Sounds like you're not in the digital age, brother.
You're gonna get me caught in these streets. Why is Pizza texting you at 5:45 in the morning?
This guy giving away game.
Stop talking over there.
Stop talking over there.
Why is Pizza texting you at 5:45 in the morning?
Moving like Randy from season 4. Stop talking over there. Yeah, if you know, you know.
You don't want your gravy to completely just break apart. You don't want it to be that crispy. You want it to be crispy enough that it has good color, good crunch, and obviously it's cooked. You know what I mean? And then you're gonna let your bacon sit on a paper towel.
Or worst job interview.
Worst job interview?
Worst job interview.
Honestly, the worst job interview was actually probably one of my best jobs. So I remember my job interview for Sport Check. So at the time, a week before my job interview at Sport Check, I had just gotten a job at Cineplex Odeon, the movie theater. Okay, so it was
you're the plug. You're the super plug.
So at Orion Gate in Brampton, I had a job there for a week, doing training, doing all this. And on a Saturday, I had a shift on a Saturday at 4 p.m. And Sport Check calls me at 12, and they're like, are you available to come in for an interview at 1 o'clock? And I'm like, I have work.
Check where?
At Steeles and Kennedy.
So they're both in the same?
Exactly.
Oh,
so,
okay,
but
okay.
I have a shift. So I'm like, so I call them and I'm like, yo, I can't come into the shift. So I go to the interview. And I'm here like,
done both.
So yo, take me in though. I go to the interview and I'm at the interview and I'm dealing with this girl who looks like she's visibly on like drugs, like hard drugs. And I'm like, okay, cool. I don't think she's in a position to be doing an interview right now, but sure, I'm there and she's asking me questions and I'm answering the questions.
People who are on drugs are actually a good judge of character. You ever have that your neighborhood crackhead? Your neighborhood crackhead knows everything and he's real. He tells all the truths.
However, she was out here like, one of the questions I answered, and she completely was just like, ignored the answer. She's like, okay, so when are you available to start? And I'm like, hold on. The job is mine? She's like, honestly, I just want you to shadow for the next hour. Mind you, there's no job, no position, no talk, no nothing. And if you like it, then the job is yours.
Oh, that's blessed.
What literally happened right after that, I got the job, my boy Courtney got a job, and my boy Julius got a job. We all went to school right next door, because Turner was right next door to Sport Check. So mans would literally leave school, leave football practice, go right to work. So it was the weirdest job interview because of the way she handled it. And I was a little nervous, to be honest with you. I was like, yo, does she really work here? Like, is she actually a manager? Is she like, is this like punked? But honestly, it ended up being a dope experience.
So I'm sitting in the job interview, killing the interview, showing my leadership skills, showing all my skills for that matter. My cell phone goes off. Can you guess what ringtone it was?
What year is this?
This is like 09?
09?
No. This is a 06, 06, 07. Ringtone goes off. Guess what song it is? Cameron. Or not.
Yo, you're telling me that, Maz, you go suck it or not?
Sitting there. So tell me about yourself. All you hear in the background. Ma, I've been hugging the block. That's right. Hustling rocks. Me sitting there sweating buckets now. Yo, panicking like, yo, where's my phone as it goes into Cameron's first verse. You already know what the man said. Did I get the job? Of course not.
That's
Worst job experience. Yo, put your phone on silent.
Turn your phone off. Better yet, to be honest.
All right.
Turn your phone off. Don't take no chances, bro. When I worked at Foot Locker, 50 was still nice.
All right,
50
so-
was still good. But when you worked there, it was almost like every other month.
No. Back then, the 50 was pretty much every month. And it was blessed though, because you get anything you want.
By the time I was working there, it was quarterly. So once a quarter, you were getting your 50.
All right, so my butter has completely melted. I'm gonna go ahead and add my flour. I think I might add a little bit more butter.
So at what point do you
My butter to
stop
flour
whisking?
ratio.
Okay, you want it to get a nice little color?
Yeah, I want to have a nice balance and a nice ratio of both. So I'm just gonna actually add in the rest of this butter here. I'm just gonna do it like a real Jamaican and just
Gonna
do it
eyeball
by
the
eye.
thing.
Just do it by eye. Still,
Eyeball the thing
You
sometimes.
see it?
I'll be honest with you guys. I never really started
You ever
measuring.
seen a measuring cup in a Yachty man's house? No such thing.
I never really started measuring until I
That's
realized
it,
that I had to give
I had to think.
other people instruction. Because I can't tell a man, just eye it. Because honestly, certain people, when you tell them to eye it, they're ruining the tape.
Ask your
So,
mom, how much should I put in? She says, just a little bit.
just, right?
That's what
Even
it
my mom, I never see my mom use a measuring cup, measuring spoon, nothing. It would
He's
literally
like,
just,
yo, how much is a little bit? Too much.
right? That's why the first
too much,
times
too
you're
much.
making certain dishes,
Too much,
she
too much.
actually you have to actually watch her do it because you can't listen based on instructions
Yeah, you
alone.
put too much. But you told me a little bit.
I know those.
So once this butter has completely melted, I'm gonna go ahead and add in my
Is that first or is that first?
my beef broth? Ah, see? That's why I have this guy here. Now, low-key, I don't need him, but this is why I have him.
He wish. This guy can't make half the things that I can make.
Low-key.
We are here in combination to help the greater good of the people.
Do we have episode 4 on deck already?
What? You want to go face off?
Oh.
We can do whatever you want to do.
I don't think he wants that type of smoke.
Listen, man.
I don't think.
I'll go to his homeland and cook something from there, just to be braggadocious.
Don't do that.
Hey, man.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
However you want to get it, brother.
I don't even know how to make fufu or jollof rice. So
Hey,
I'm not
man.
even gonna lie to you.
I'm versatile. I'm versatile.
We can do that.
I got it.
We could do that. I don't think he wants that smoke though.
Hey, man. You can let the judges decide.
Man, you can't go to No Frills and buy your prepackaged food.
You wish.
All right, so my butter has melted. I've added my flour. I'm gonna go ahead and pour in a little bit of beef broth.
When it comes to poutine gravy, I want my gravy nice and dark. I don't like a light gravy when it comes to poutine. I like a darker gravy because it gives it it gives it a little bit more of a, almost like a smoky taste.
Add in my what it do sauce. Yo, you ever opened this yet? What type of contraption is this? What is this? Baby proof?
Probably.
Right? Like, yo, what's he trying to say, yo?
We're like a big baby, fam.
Yeah, one of these days we're gonna scrap it.
That's fine. We can put that on YouTube too.
Once again, he doesn't want that type of smoke, folks.
Whenever you're ready, fam.
Doesn't want that type of smoke.
We'll tell the people about last time you tried to do this.
Oh, don't tell lies to YouTube. Please. Flag that. Flag and report that, please, because we're not gonna have lies on YouTube.
I need a lot more just like beef broth still. Bare beef broth.
Oh, really? More beef broth?
Damn.
I told you he likes the beef, man. See? He loves the beef, yo.
All right. It is now time for the main event. it's time to get your wings ready. So I have here already about 2.5 pounds of seasoned, clean wings. So we got it with the special seasoning already on the wings, ready to go. So the way it's just honestly, it's a 2-part process.
You're not gonna tell the people what you put on the wings?
Absolutely not. This is my secret recipe. Now you can season your own wings with a variety of different seasoning. Salt and pepper is the basics. You want to make sure you got some black pepper and some salt, and the rest be as creative as you want. We have our RobnWings secret blend here. However, next step is you're gonna take the
make me 2K. And I'll send you guys this man's recipe still.
He doesn't know it. Nobody knows it. Not a single person on the planet knows the recipe.
I'm not supposed to tell them that. I still want the 2K.
Anyway, so we're gonna take the wings straight from here. You're gonna take it into your dusting batter. So here you got just regular all-purpose flour, and we season this as well with some seasoning. Same thing, put a little black pepper, some salt in it, and then get a nice little seasoning in your flour. So really, all I'm gonna do is I like to use a container that has a lid. That way you get it nice and dusted properly. So what I usually do is I put all my wings in, right? So I put all my wings in this container. Right, get the dusting going. Depending on how many wings you're making, depending on what it is you want to do. Some people actually use cornstarch instead of flour. It does add a little bit of added thickness depending on what it is that you're going for. I do like to use flour because it gives it a really good consistency. If you want a nice secure cover, I have had this happen where the covers come off on me and flour everywhere in your kitchen is never wavy, trust me. So now that we got all of this ready to go, we're going to take it into a strainer to get off all of the excess flour. So we put that right here. So we got a strainer and a bowl to collect the flour as well. Put this in here. So right now we have our heat going as well, so our fryer is nice and hot. When it comes to making deep fried wings, if you want to make wings, you can make wings in your air fryer, but you don't want to bread them. The oil is what really gives the crisp to deep fried wings. So if you've deep fried them once and then you want to reheat them, by all means, use an air fryer. But if we're talking original wing recipe, you gotta make sure, you have to make sure that you're using a deep fryer. Deep fryers are not extinct, don't get me wrong, air fryers are great for health, but if you're trying to have the wings for real, get you a deep fryer. So next step, we're gonna come on over here, put these into the deep fryer. Alright, so the method at which I like to do my wings is a 2-part method. So I put them in until they're fully cooked. For these, probably depending, if your fryer is really full, it's gonna take a little bit longer, obviously, when your fryer has a lot more available space. But for these, about 7 to 10 minutes, I'm gonna fry these first, and then I'm gonna take them out. Let them sit, and then I'm gonna fry them again for another couple minutes to give it that extra crisp. All right, the next step, we're gonna get these prepped right here. So I call these, at RobnWings, we call these little bits. However, popcorn chicken, chicken poppers, whatever you want to use. So we use cut up pieces of chicken thigh. You can use chicken breast as well. Chicken breast is a little bit more of a drier meat. So when it comes to chicken breast, I'm not as much of a fan because chicken thighs hold a little bit more flavor. So we get our chicken thighs cut up, clean, ready to go. And then we're gonna take our seasoning. We're gonna add our seasoning to the chicken thighs. You're not gonna overdo it too much because you wanna make sure that it's not too salty or have too much seasoning, but you still wanna make sure there's bare seasoning. You see what I'm saying? You wanna make sure the bare seasoning is in it. So mix that up, make sure that's nice and good to go, right? Seasoned up, and then we're gonna do the same thing we did with our wings. We're gonna add it to our dusting base, which is our flour and our seasoning, and then that's gonna go. So when our wings are completed in the 8-minute cycle, we're gonna put these in for 2 minutes. These are gonna go in for 2 minutes, and we're gonna use the same thing. We're gonna let these rest after the 2 minutes, and we're gonna put them back in. So after the wings are done, we're gonna put those to the side, and we'll get these into the fryer as well.
Worst first date experience.
It was the only date.
That's I know, it's the worst first date experience.
So me and this girl, I just met her off of one of the social medias at the time.
The Tinder thing still.
It was not. This was like way before that. I'm talking like.
Well, MSN.
No, not that back. I'm talking like first year university, maybe like first year university. First year university, and honestly, so whatever. I met this girl and we got to talking, and I'm like, yo, okay, you know what? I'll meet you at. We were supposed to go to get it was supposed to just go be a little like brunch thing. It was on a Saturday afternoon. We were supposed to get brunch at Moxie's.
We're doing brunch.
Okay.
On our first date.
No, it was whatever. Go get a little food. So I pull up to the Moxie's. She pulls up to the Moxie's. We're there, and I'm like, as soon as I got there first. I usually always get there first. If we're meeting there, if I'm not picking her up, get whatever. Just, you know, be on time. I get there and I see her walking to the table, and I'm like, wow, that is not the person I met online.
Catfish.
Bam, I was catfish like a motherfucker, and I couldn't go anywhere. I'm already sitting down, and I look like me.
You got savage.
So I'm there, and I'm just like, from when she sat down, I was like, you know me, I'm a conversationalist. You know, no, all of that went out the window. All went out the window. Still, I was straight answers, bland, and she's all. At the end of it, she's like, oh, what are you saying later? Man, honestly, I just got a call. I'm going into work. Still, there's OT available. I'm doing that because I'm like, yo, honestly, I was taking back more so because it wasn't like. It wasn't just like a few, like, oh, she wasn't wearing makeup or whatever. Like, she looked like a completely different person. I didn't even have enough in me to try and salvage the day. In my head, it was just like, all right, as soon as this is over, I'm going to find something else.
That's what, you know what you do? You order dessert.
Dessert only.
Order dessert. I got you. We get a cheesecake and a coffee, please. That's what we got here.
So now the chicken's all seasoned. So we're gonna put this in here. So we're just gonna add it into our flour. And same deal, we're going to cover it up. Make sure it's nice and sealed. And get it nice and dusty. Because this is the last batch of what we're gonna do, I'm actually just gonna pour it all in so we don't need to worry about any additional sifting. Just gonna add all that in right there. Flour is a casualty, so you gotta watch yourself when it comes to the flour, because that will come. So now our wings have been in here for about 8 to 10 minutes. And we're gonna take them out of the fryer. We're gonna let them sit. You want them nice and golden. They're definitely fully cooked. They're ready to be served if you wanted to serve them like this. But if you want to give them that extra, crisp, just gonna put them into this bowl right here. Put it off to the side, and we're gonna let these rest right here until we're ready to put them back in. So with these here, you're gonna have your pieces nice and coated. Right? Flour all in them, seasoning all in. And now we're gonna add these to the fryer as well.
All up in that.
This is gonna be a protein-packed poutine. So for the people who, maybe don't eat meat or they're on the vegetarian thing or whatever, this is definitely not the episode for you. Please watch though. Watch, like, subscribe, all that. Because we got stuff coming for y'all soon too. Don't worry, we know that y'all are being a little bit more conscious than we are of certain things. We got y'all. Yo, you took one? Hey, this guy's joking, bro.
I just made it my own seed. But this shit is hot.
Once the little bits have cooked for a couple minutes, we're gonna take those out, put the wings back in, and then when the wings are done, we're gonna get those ready to sauce and plate. Put the little bits back in for maybe about another minute, and then we're gonna get our fries going. Once we get our fries going, we're about ready.
Inferno and all those super hot sauces. Like, yo,
I want to enjoy
the wings. Like, I'm not just trying to
honestly, I'm sorry, but I don't deal with the super hot madness. First of all,
fire alarm.
That should be giving you heartburn. Heartburn aside,
heartburn. I'd be burning my booty, fam.
Nah, I don't believe in eating outrageously hot food to the point where I'm not enjoying my food.
There's just blood and water coming from
seriously. So, yo, somebody come get this guy, bro. What the hell? What are we eating lemon pepper on wings for? For what? Why? There's so many other various flavors in the world. What are you eating lemon pepper for? What? For what? For what? For what?
Fire.
Chicken wings?
Yes.
Lemon pepper?
Yes.
No, sir. Put a little sprinkle of lemon pepper on your salad, not on your wings. No, I don't believe it. You're telling me you're paying the same amount for a lemon pepper pound of wings as a Southside sauce pound of wings? No, sir.
Ross is the one that put me out the lemon pepper.
What kind of dressing though? You gotta have the lemon pepper sauce.
Lemon pepper wings by far, top notch.
I can't vouch for that, to be very honest. I can't. Lemon pepper is not the wave. There are so many other things out there. It's just honey garlic is a big favorite for a lot of people.
It's a general thing. Like if you go to a random spot,
some basic ass.
You gotta get you some. Listen, if you haven't had some Southside sauce, come get you some Southside sauce. Holla at us at RobnWings. I'm gonna put it right here so you can see it. At RobnWings, get you some sauce. Southside sauce is the best chicken wing sauce in the entire province. Bet that.
That's a bold statement.
Bet that, and anybody can come try me about it.
Oh, he said bring the smoke. Yo, I'll give you his address still. Lately, I'll forward you the address. Pull up on this guy. Jeez! Honestly, I'm not doing anything today. I'm just making gravy.
Little bits already.
I'm not doing anything today.
Little bits already. So we're gonna season these up. When the wings are done, we're gonna sauce the wings.
Wait, you putting them back in?
Yes, back in the fryer because they're done. So
what
happens
is that cooked?
It was cooked. You never take them out until they've already reached.
Yo, this guy kind of sabotage me.
Listen, that's why I said already in the video
Salmonella.
that you have to cook them at a point where they're cooked. They're cooked, ready to eat, but this gives them added crisp. So you always want to make sure that they're fully cooked by the time you take them out. When it comes to wings, all you really need, and a temperature of 375, all you really need is 7 minutes minimum. We cook ours at 8 to 10. So we assure it's cooked, we take it out. Full cook time, if you wanted to cook it straight through without any breaks, it's about 12 minutes. When we take it out, unless the air gets to it, it adds a little bit of a drier aspect to the skin. So when we put it back in, it gets that re-crisp, and honestly it comes out excellent. It's almost like it was double dusted, but not necessarily. So once that's ready, we're only gonna put it back in for the next couple minutes. And once that's done, we're gonna get those back in here, and we're gonna get them sauced, and we're gonna start to get them plated. We got our wings ready to get sauced. We're gonna put our little bits back in the fryer for about a minute and a half.
These look good.
The secret to the dreams, the aspirations, the palate on your tongue. This here is that will make you slap your mom. Sometimes the chicken's so good, gotta start letting off defas.
Those look delectable right now. I can beat the full 2 pounds.
So make sure we got those nice and ready to go. I usually like to use a little bit of a dry rub on these because they're gonna go into the poutine and they're gonna already have some other sauces going on. So right now I'm using a chipotle mango, very, very good for flavor. So we just add a little bit. My mom would always be like, rotate you in the pot, blah, blah, blah.
No. What do you mean? Those aromas? You mean I'm supposed to be in my room and just smell those aromas?
I just wait till she literally as she walks, I'll think she's not walking in.
Exactly.
You touch that.
Especially fried
Robin, don't go in that kitchen. I take from the pots.
Hey, swine you, foolish boy.
I be hearing her too, and I'm just like, Always. That was literally when my mom was cooking. That was it. One time she was like, you don't get to eat the food. I said, no, you're joking. But she actually was serious. She was like, because you came to the pot early, no food for you. I was crushed.
No soup for you.
But honestly, it was really bad. But I stopped doing that after a while.
I still do it. The worst outfit you ever wore. Shout out to our sponsors, by the way. Northside on the map. Always putting on.
Hybrid
Hit the
Guard.
map on IG at Northside of the map.
Hybrid Guard, as always, my guys over there, always taking care of me. You already know what it is.
So your worst outfit that you've ever worn.
Yo, honestly, this is the worst outfit ever, and I thought it was lit at the time, and man's gassed me. That's when I knew my friends were fake. But yo, I went to school one day thinking, yo, it was a Nigerian Independence Day, okay? And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna rap my country. Went to school wearing like dark blue denim jeans. I had a pair of white and green Fat Farms. White and green Fat Farms because they were the only ones that I could find. I know. They were the only ones I could find in white and green that weekend.
There's
so I came
and then there's
in white and green Fat Farms, blue jeans, a long white tee, like XXX white tee, XX green tee.
Man said XXX white tee.
But remember, this is high school.
I wear 2X.
But in high school, you weren't wearing 2X. You were wearing like a 5X.
I was wearing a 4.
Okay, so I came in a XXX white, XX green, so you could see the difference.
My man came to school in a 90.
You can see the difference.
You came to school in his
big green, big white tee, white and green New York Yankees fitted.
Wait.
I was Yankees, white and green.
Yankees are white navy blue.
This was obviously one of those custom fitteds from. It was one of those New Era fitteds. Remember when New Era was printed every color on everything?
That sounds like flea market.
Nah, chill. So I had a white and green fitted.
That sounds like
white
a flea market fitted to me, folks.
White and green kicks with dark blue jeans. Honestly, Went around school thinking I was the guy.
We need a picture to validate this.
Honestly,
when we find this picture, we're uploading this and we're gonna show you.
You guys are never gonna catch that photo. And if any of my brethrens who remember this outfit have that photo, please don't sell me out.
Wildest outfit I've ever worn was probably a church outfit. One of those, actually it was convention weekend, and I wore, it was a yellow top, yellow pinstripe top. Continue. I had some black slacks and some yellow shoes, yellow square fronts.
Where you find yellow church shoes?
Where do you find yellow church shoes?
Obviously the local yachty man says, yo, you want some shoes?
Were random gas in the outfit though?
No! No one
they were
gassed
honest with you. They were honest with you.
You looked at me like I just stepped off a plane, yo. Where's this guy from? Portmore?
I like to use a Parmesan garlic herb and seasoning type thing. With the fries, we just add a little bit of seasoning. Like I said, not too much. And now we're gonna plate it. When I plate my poutine, I like to layer it. Because the worst is when you get a poutine and all the gravy's on the top. All the cheese is on the top. Nobody likes that. So, before we get that, let's get the cheese. Let's get the cheese curds. So we're gonna add a little bit of liquid bits into the first layer as we add the cheese curds. Now, you can make poutine with any type of cheese you want, but honestly, real cheese curds, Canadian cheese curds, is honestly the way to go. There's just something different about it. It tastes different. It's made for poutine.
My stomach is touching my back. I'm hungry. This looks delectable.
This is honestly, this is probably gonna be one of the better poutines I had. I can taste it already. So, if y'all, I want y'all to try this recipe, please. Try the recipe, let us know how it comes out for you. Hit us in the comments, let us know what you want us to make next time.
Definitely.
We're taking suggestions. When we get enough of a certain suggestion, we're reading
all of our comments, even on Instagram, Twitter, hit us up,
everything.
At Bare Seasoning. Let us know, hit us up, cause we need suggestions, we need some tips.
Cause we're gonna keep making what we like if y'all don't tell us what you want.
Exactly.
So if you want to see some stuff, and we're gonna be bringing some new stuff to you guys soon. Won't give too much details yet, but some things that you guys will be able to try some more on your own as well. But honestly, right now, it's eating time. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, tell your auntie, your uncle, your granny, tell everybody.
Everybody.
Hey,
send a text.
Bare season, it's that time.
Message in the sky, message in a bottle. Whatever you gotta do, just, you know.
That's all what it is. Holla.